are you? Asks the third blue-haired lady, peering up at me through the thick lenses of her rhinestone cat glasses. Only it comes out in one word, more like, Hoowahyoo. I'm wearing black. We all are. It's my mother's funeral service, after all. And little old ladies are taking inventory of the mourners. Me, I have to take inventory of all my identities whenever someone asks me who I am. And the answer that tumbles out of my mouth is rarely predictable. But this is my mother's funeral. And I am devastated. And to honor the memory of my mom, I'm telling each of them the who of me I know they can deal with. I'm Kate Bornstein, I say, in this quiet, quiet voice of mine. Mildred's daughter. Daughter? She shoots back incredulously the same question each of her predecessors had asked, because everyone knew my mother had 2 sons, no daughters, no. That was her claim to fame, 2 sons. That was her claim to prestige amongst this crowd. There were no do-nothing daughters in my mother's family, no sir, 2 sons. That was her worth as a woman. Mildred never mentioned she had a daughter. The eyes behind those glasses are dissecting my face, searching for family resemblances. See, when I was a boy, I looked exactly like my father. Everyone used to say so. And then, when I went through with my gender change, those same people would look at me and say, you know, you look just like your mother. And I do, except I'm tall. Nearly 6 feet of me in mourning for the passing of my mother, and I'm confronting this brigade of matrons whose job it seems to be to protect my mother from unwanted visitors on this morning of her memorial service down the Jersey Shore. You have a daughter? So who's your father? It's not Paul, am I right? So that would be a juicy piece of gossip for these women to talk about over their next mahjong game. Mildred had another child, they'd say. A daughter, no less. And Paul, God rest his soul, he never knew. My mother had told only a tight circle of friends about my gender change. She knew that spreading the word would mean she'd be torn to shreds by the long pink fingernails, so favored by the arbiters of propriety of the small town she lived in. I've done my time as an evangelist. 12 years in the Church of Scientology. 12 years. And, all right, I'm taking a break here. That's a lot more embarrassing to say than, hi, I'm transsexual. 12 years in the Church of Scientology, and later when I escaped L. Ron Hubbard's minions, 4 or 5 years as a reluctant spokesperson for the world's fledgling transgender movement. There is one. My mother died before she could hear the blue-haired ladies ask, Hoowahyoo, of the tall, tall woman with mascara running down her cheeks. She never heard the producer from the old Ricky Lake show ask me, who are you? When I told her I am not a man. And I am not a woman. She never heard the same question from the Philadelphia Society matron when I attempted to attend her private, women-only AA group. No, my mother only once asked me, who are you? It was about a week before she died. Who are you, Albert? She asked anxiously, mixing up names and pronouns in the huge dose of morphine. Who are you? What could I do? I told her the truth. I told her I was her little boy, and I always would be. I told her I was her younger son, and the daughter she never had. I told her I loved her. Ha! She exclaimed, satisfied with my proffered selection of who's. That's good. I I didn't want to lose any of you, ever.
Aww.